It used to be the best-kept secret in full-size SUVs, the Nissan Armada, a three-row, body-on-frame powerhouse that could haul your family, tow your boat, and dominate trails, all for under $60,000. But that era is over. For 2026, Nissan has officially crossed the $60K line, with the base SV now starting at $61,030, and some trims climbing as high as $82,740. That's a price hike, no question. But here's what most people are missing. This isn't just a cost increase. This is a strategic upgrade. While the Armada is no longer the cheapest option on paper, it's still the most affordable, full-size, three-row SUV in America. And now, it comes with a brand new, head-turning variant that changes everything. The 2026 Armada NISMO. Yes, NISMO. The same performance division that built the GTR is now tuning a full-size SUV. And at $81,720. It's not just fast, it's a steal compared to rivals like the $100K plus Cadillac Escalade-V. So what's really going on? Why is Nissan raising prices and launching a performance SUV in the same breath? Because the game has changed, and the Armada isn't just surviving, it's fighting back. Let's break down why, even at a higher price, this might still be the smartest buy in the segment. Let's be honest, $61,030 for a base SV stings a little. It used to be under $60K. But before you click away, let's unpack why the price went up. First, the destination charge jumped $295, now $2,190, thanks to global shipping and import costs. That's annoying, but expected. The bigger increases hit the SV four-wheel drive, up $2,615, while higher trims like the SL, Platinum, and Pro 4X only rose by $855. That's actually modest for a 2026 model year update. And here's the kicker. Even at these prices, the Armada is still cheaper than everything else. The Toyota Sequoia starts at $66,120, over $5,000 more than the Armada SV, and it's built in Texas. The Jeep Wagoneer starts at $62,040, $1,010 more than the SV, and the Chevrolet Tahoe, even pricier. So yes, the Armada got more expensive, but so did everything else. And Nissan didn't just raise prices, they added value. The 2025 refresh already gave it a new interior, better tech, and upgraded suspension. Now, in 2026, they're doubling down with new trim content, better off-road gear, and a performance model no one saw coming. This isn't a greedy price gouge. It's a calculated move to position the Armada as a premium SUV, without the premium price tag. Let that sink in. Nissan just dropped a NISMO version of the Armada. That's like putting a rocket engine in a moving truck. The 2026 Armada NISMO starts at $81,720. Not cheap, but insanely well priced for what you get. It's powered by a 5.6-liter endurance V8, now tuned to produce 460 horsepower, up 35 HP from the standard 425. Torque remains 413 pound-feet, but the NISMO gets a performance exhaust, sport-tuned suspension, Brembo brakes, and exclusive 22-inch alloy wheels wrapped in performance all-terrain tires. The exterior gets aggressive body cladding, a blacked-out grille, NISMO badges, and red accents that scream, "I mean business." Inside, Recaro-inspired sport seats, red contrast stitching, aluminum pedals, and a flat-bottom steering wheel. This isn't a sporty trim. This is a full-on performance SUV, and it's the first time NISMO has ever touched a full-size truck. And get this, it's $20,000 cheaper than a Cadillac Escalade-V, which makes 682 horsepower, but costs over $100,000. The Mercedes-AMG GLS 63, also over $100,000. The Armada NISMO isn't trying to beat them in power, it's trying to beat them in value. And it does. For buyers who want a muscle SUV that can still seat 7 and tow 8,500 pounds, this is unreal. It's not a track car, but on the highway, on a mountain pass, or even a desert run, it's going to feel like one. Let's cut through the noise. Who wins on price, power, and practicality? Start with the Toyota Sequoia. It's got a hybrid powertrain, 437 horsepower, and better fuel economy. It starts at $66,120, $5,090 more than the Armada SV. Even the Sequoia TRD Pro, $82,860, is $1,140 more than the Armada Pro 4X, $76,490, despite being heavier and less agile off-road. The Jeep Wagoneer, a fantastic luxury SUV. The Overland trim is $74,835, $1,655 less than the Pro 4X. But it's not as capable off-road. The Wagoneer Super Special? $83,230, just $490 more than the Armada Platinum Reserve 4-wheel drive. The Z71 starts around $70K, more than the SL, and the High Country, over $80K. The Tahoe RST, a performance trim like the NISMO, starts at $85K plus, and it's less powerful. The point is clear. No matter which direction you go, luxury, off-road, or performance, the Armada either matches or beats its rivals on price. And unlike the others, it's still imported from Japan, which makes its value even more impressive. Here's the truth. The Armada isn't for everyone. It's not the most fuel efficient. It doesn't have a hybrid option. It's not loaded with 30-speaker audio systems or rear seat screens. But it is incredibly capable, well-built, and packed with standard features. The SV comes with 4-wheel drive, a 9-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a 12.3-inch digital cluster. The Pro 4X adds off-road suspension, skid plates, electronic locking rear differential, and Bilstein shocks. Everything you need for serious trail use. The Platinum Reserve? Semi-aniline leather, 17-speaker Bose audio, massaging front seats, and a panoramic sunroof. Luxury that rivals the QX80. And all of it is priced below the competition. Even with the price hike, the Armada delivers more metal, more space, and more capability per dollar than any other full-size SUV. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it's reliable. And in a segment where brands charge $10,000 for premium badges, the Armada feels like a real deal. Let's talk about what matters: space, towing, and toughness. The Armada seats 8 in most trims, 9 in the SV. Second-row captain's chairs are optional. The cabin is huge, one of the most spacious in the class. Legroom, class-leading. Cargo space, 16.5 cubic feet behind the third row, 57.1 with the second row down, and a massive 95.5 with all seats folded. That's more than the Tahoe or Wagoneer. Towing? 8,500 pounds, same as the Sequoia and Tahoe. And thanks to its body-on-frame construction and proven V8, it's built to last. No unibody compromises. No turbo 4-cylinder pretending to be a V8. Just a bulletproof 5.6-liter V8 that's been in Nissan trucks for decades. It gets 13 mpg city, 18 highway. Not great, but expected. But for families, adventurers, and weekend warriors, this is exactly what they need. A no-nonsense, go-anywhere, haul-anything SUV that doesn't require a second mortgage. The 2026 Armada isn't for the minimalist. It's not for the urbanite who parks in tight spots. This is for the family of 6, the weekend off-roader, the towing enthusiast, or the buyer who wants luxury without the luxury tax. It's for the person who sees the Escalade-V and thinks, that's too much. But also sees the Tahoe and thinks, that's too expensive. The Armada NISMO? That's for the driving enthusiast who wants a big, bold SUV that doesn't apologize for its size, but still wants to feel connected to the road. It's not subtle. It's not quiet. But it's authentic. And in a world of soft riding, computerized crossovers, that's rare. Yes, the 2026 Nissan Armada is no longer under $60,000, but it's still the most affordable full-size 3-row SUV on the market. And now it's more capable, more luxurious, and more exciting than ever. The price hike is real, but so is the value. The Pro 4X is a bargain off-roader. The Platinum Reserve feels like a $90K luxury SUV. And the Nismo, it's a statement that performance isn't just for sports cars. Nissan didn't just survive the price wars. They fought back with a bigger stick. So if you've been waiting for a full-size SUV that's powerful, practical, and priced with sanity, the Armada is still your best bet. It's not perfect, but it's honest. And sometimes that's enough. Would I take the Armada NISMO over an Escalade-V? If I wanted value, absolutely. If I wanted raw power, maybe not. But for most people, the Armada delivers everything they actually need, without the insane price tag. What do you think? Is the NISMO a game changer, or just a gimmick? Could you see yourself in a full-size NISMO SUV? Drop a comment below. Smash that like button if you want more real-world SUV comparisons and no BS reviews. And subscribe, because we're not just covering cars. We're covering the ones that actually make sense. Until next time, stay big, stay bold.